Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, I'm going to be telling you guys about the real reason why Colm O Driscoll is caught and hanged in Red Dead Redemption 2, and why it will likely shock you. So this is something I wondered for a good bit, because through dialogue and the cutscenes, it never really explains how Colm O Driscoll really gets caught. In fact, we first hear about this in the very first mission in Chapter 6, in the mission Icarus and Friends, when Arthur and Sadie are fighting off the last couple of O'Driscolls after their hot air balloon crashed. And this is the conversation that it all starts with.
I only left you an hour ago. You can't stay out of trouble for one goddamn hour. You got that poor bastard killed for his troubles. I kinda liked him.
They got Colm, the government. They got Colm O Driscoll. They're gonna hang him in Saint Denis.
Hang him? Okay.
He's already been tried twice for murder and found guilty.
Sure, no doubt he'll escape again.
No, he won't, because we're gonna make sure of it.
We have our own problems with the law, in case you ain't noticed.
Dutch will want to see him swing.
Sure, Dutch, he wouldn't even help us with Marston. And our situation is really messed up right now. You know how things is.
Bastard's gonna swing. I'm gonna make sure of it.
Closely followed by Marston.
You saw him?
Yes, in the fields.
Okay, so as you guys saw there, Sadie says that Colm O Driscoll is going to be hanged. Now, that kind of comes out of left field a little bit, but we have been on Guarma for a good bit, so there's a good chance that whatever happened, how he got caught, happened during that time. And you would assumed it would be because, he shot someone or something like that. Well, we're going to find out. Now, a little bit later in Chapter 6, in a mission called Goodbye, Dear Friend, you can actually see Colm O Driscoll get hanged.
Today is a great day, Arthur. Today is the day they are going to hang Colm O Driscoll.
That's so.
Rather they hang him or I shoot him.
Oh, they are gonna hang him.
Yeah, and not before time.
That boy's been on the gallows more than most. I wouldn't count anything until his neck's broke.
Well, nor would I. Which is why, despite us being wanted men, we're gonna attend the event ourselves.
And follow him onto the scaffold?
Well, let's hope not. But if I could see that son of a bitch breathe his last, I think I'd die a happy man. We are gonna disguise ourselves.
In this?
In this.
However, the O'Driscolls have a plot to set their leader free. They are not going to let him swing easily, and Arthur, Dutch, and Sadie essentially have to prevent that from happening. So what they ultimately do is foil Colm's plan to essentially sabotage the hanging, and this is the reason that the lawmen give.
For sometimes a man is so savage, the only way to deal with him justly is by savagery. Colm O Driscoll is one such man. He has murdered, tortured, robbed, stolen, raped, and abused for a decade across 5 states, seemingly with impunity. Today, justice catches up with him.
As well you may. I've been a bad man.
Silence!
These charges...
This is not a court where you shall be tried. This is a place where your sentence is to be carried out. And your sentence, Colm O Driscoll, is that you are to be hanged by the neck until you are dead. This is not a task we take lightly. It is not a task we enjoy, but it is a task we must carry out if our civilization is to prosper. Gentlemen, are we ready? Colm O Driscoll, may God, in his infinite wisdom, have mercy upon your soul. Whenever you are ready.
Now you know how it feels to watch somebody you love die. You ruined my life!
Okay, so Colm O Driscoll is hanged, and as you guys saw there, we really didn't have a chance to investigate the scene. Arthur's task is to, like, fend off the remaining O'Driscolls, and he doesn't get a chance to, like, loot his body. He is automatically transported back to camp. So once again, other than, like, the various general reasons, like, you know, murder and robbery, we didn't get a specific event or a reason why Colm O Driscoll was caught and hanged. It still is kind of a mystery. Well, that mystery is officially solved in a mission that you can optionally take part in. So you don't have to do this to complete the game. It's a mission called Miss Sadie Adler Widow. And essentially in that mission, she will ask for your help to go finish off the rest of the O'Driscolls.
You okay?
Peachy?
You sure?
No, I ain't sure.
You still working?
Is anybody still working? The whole goddamn place full of people bickering, fighting and lying. It makes me real sad.
I know. I need someone to ride with me.
Do what?
Finish off them O'Driscolls. I hear the last of them is holed up at Hanging Dog Ranch.
I don't have it in me no more. I saw Colm swing. I just don't care.
I was a married woman. You know what they did to me. And to my husband? Look, you're the only one of these fools that I trust. I've got to do this.
I'll tell you what. I'll do it. But there's something you could help me with.
Sure.
You, me, and John. This whole thing is pretty much done, but Dutch still has our money hidden away, so...
But how do you mean?
When the time comes, just be
What
ready.
do you mean?
I mean, if we can get out of here with money, you and me, we ain't... We're more ghosts than people. And none of that loyalty matters.
Jesus. Okay. I'm with you.
Well, then you got yourself a gun. What's left of one?
Thank you, Arthur. You want to ride with me now, or meet me up at Hanging Dog Ranch when you can? Thanks, Arthur. Okay. Come on.
Fine morning for a killing.
Hey.
You seen anything down there?
Yeah, I think there's a bunch of them down there. I'm mostly drunk. But one of them is a fat fella with a beard. Him? He's mine.
Okay.
It's a big ranch. Run down. Lots of folk there. But spread pretty thin. I'll set it off and then we'll take it from there.
Take it from there. Okay. So, no real plan then.
Oh, I got a plan. Now come on.
Now, as you guys saw there, it was optional to accept this second part of the mission, Mrs. Sadie Adler Widow Part 2. You could technically decline it and never have the option to do this. However, if you do accept, you and Sadie will ride off to Hanging Dog Ranch, where you will find the last of the O'Driscolls. And essentially, you just go on a massive rampage, taking all of them out. However, Sadie is looking for someone specific. She's looking for a fat man with a beard. And the reason she's looking for a fat man with a beard is that is the person who specifically killed her husband. It wasn't Colm, it was this mysterious O'Driscoll, who we'll learn a little about in a bit. So once you finish clearing up the barn, you essentially run into the house where you find Sadie Adler.
Yeah. He was a good man, my Jakey. We was always sweet on one another.
I'm sure.
Yeah. I miss him every day, every moment. They turned me into a monster, Arthur. But my memories of him, they still pure.
I ain't even got that.
You know, you're a confusing man, but you might just be the best friend I got, Arthur.
I know the company you keep. The competition ain't too fierce. We should get away from her.
I think I need to be alone for a bit.
I understand. You, might want to get yourself cleaned up.
Thank you, Arthur.
Okay, so that right there is the mission. Now, this is important. You need to go back inside of the house, and you need to go up onto the top floor where you'll find, again, that fat guy with the beard, and you need to loot him. And upon looting him, you will get a document, and that document is Letter to Tom from Colm. So you don't automatically get this document from this mission. You have to go back in here. Now, do be careful. Lawmen will start to arrive very shortly after. Now, I would recommend going back into the house and looting all the other O'Driscolls in there. You aren't going to get any specific documents or notes or anything cool like that, but there are a lot of provisions and ammo and tonics and things you might want. However, what we wanted is that letter. So remember, you have to go back inside to get it. So again, the description for the letter is a letter written by Colm O Driscoll in the Saint Denis jail. And it says this: Dear Tom, I write you from my cell in Saint Denis. I am sure whomever is vetting this letter would have no quarrel with my telling you I am kept away from the main jailhouse on the other side of town. I reside in a small room with a big door and many guards on rotation. Despite their friendliness, I do not know any of their names or residences, or else I would share them with you. The day of my execution draws near, and I somewhat look forward to it. Quite rightly, there will be folks in the crowd calling for my blood, but I hope I will see some more friendly faces as well. My imprisonment has given me a chance to reflect. I think on some of the things I have done, some of which I regret, and some of which I do not. On the people I have known, some who are good and some who are certainly very bad, and on how I find myself here, having been caught in the bed of a disloyal and loud-mouthed woman. You should know of whom I speak. I would hope you could pay a visit to her in order to say that all is forgiven and perhaps to give her something lasting to remember me by. I will see you in this world or the next. Your brother in arms, Colm. Wow, so that's actually more of a sophisticated message than I thought someone like Colm O Driscoll was capable of writing. But either way, we get a lot of details. The first is we know how he was caught. It sounds like he found himself in the bed of a, what he calls, disloyal and loudmouthed woman. Now, this doesn't seem to be like a random lady of the night or prostitute. It seems as if it's someone Colm and the rest of the O'Driscoll gang knows. And Colm specifically told them to go pay her a visit. Now, I wonder who this woman is. We don't get any details other than disloyal and loudmouthed, and the O'Driscolls know her. So I'm not sure who that woman is supposed to be. I don't think we will ever know, and I'm not sure she can be seen in game. Another thing that was interesting is while he was in jail, he wasn't in the main jail. So it's not like we could have gone to the Saint Denis prison and seen him. he wasn't there. He was in sort of this top secret location. But all in all, this letter reveals a lot. And now it makes more sense why there were so many O'Driscolls there at his hanging and how they knew it was going to happen, because he obviously told them. But once again, that should give you a better idea on the real reason why Colm O Driscoll was caught and ultimately hanged in Red Dead Redemption 2, this secret letter that you can find in a completely optional mission in the final chapter of the game. But anyways, that's all the information that I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like rating on this video. That'd be awesome. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily Red Dead Redemption 2 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.